This week marks 1 year since a man was shot to death outside a local event center. For the first time since that day, his mother is getting the chance to thank the deputy who tried to save her son's life. WKRG News 5's Hannah O'Gara is here in studio, and you got to sit down with the mother and deputy Hannah for what turned out to be a very emotional interview.
Absolutely, Cherish. It was a gut-wrenching conversation, but really a beautiful conversation with Sheila Grace, who was finally able to meet the deputy who did everything he could to try and save her son's life. An embrace that's been a year in the works between one mother and an Escambia County deputy.
I appreciate you so much because that you went over beyond your duties and what you did for Keyshawn that night.
Sheila Grace's second oldest son, 34-year-old Keyshawn Hull, was shot and killed 1 year ago on April 19th after a disagreement inside Escambia County's 850 Event Center spilled into the street.
The first thought on my mind is my kid. If I get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, it's my son is like really gone. Like I never hear him say, "Mama, what are you gonna cook today?"
With tears in her eyes, Grace recounts living in Augusta, Georgia last year when she got a call from her other son, who was also at the event.
I said, "Are you sure that's Keyshawn? Make sure it's Keyshawn. You go check, make sure that's your brother now." He said, "Mom, that's him. He's gone."
Escambia County Deputy Larry Richardson tried to resuscitate Hull while also keeping witnesses away from recording his body. Hull's brother Lorenzo was the one who got the attention of Deputy Richardson.
While I was on patrol, ended up flashing his lights at a bunch of deputies and getting their attention. They had me come over, and when I came over there, he was very thankful, also embraced me, and again said his mom was trying to get a hold of me also.
And I appreciate you so much because you tried. You just don't know that meant so much to me that you tried. And I knew you knew he was gone, but you tried.
Deputy Richardson says he was humbled by the overwhelming gratitude from Grace and her family.
A lot of times what we do at this job, you get a thank you kind of leaving the scene or side note or just in the passing, but what she has done throughout the last year, checking in and reaching out, and the nice letters and everything that she has done is definitely meant a lot and says a lot.
The man accused of killing Hull, Jalen Woods, is the brother of Hull's ex-girlfriend. Investigators say Woods confronted Hull over domestic violence accusations.
You didn't have to shoot him in the back of his head. And I didn't get to see my kid until the day before we put him in the ground because they had to work on him.
Jalen Woods is due back in court in June. He remains behind bars on no bond.
I think every mother is emotional right now.
Absolutely.
Watching that, Hannah, and we also saw the shirt with the younger kids on it, so he did leave some kids behind.
Exactly, those were his two children. In the video, he left 4 kids behind, and his mother, Sheila Grace, has now moved back to Escambia County to be with those grandchildren and, of course, her other 3 children.
Thank you, Hannah.